The idea is a very simple one, and the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better, and it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
What is up, y'all? I am once again is it even my car anymore? I don't even know. I signed and submitted the paperwork I need to fill out for the company who's buying my car. I sent that out yesterday, overnighted, so that should be delivered to them the next hour or so, because they're in Pacific time. But yeah, I'm in the car again, and the reason I'm in there is because I am cleaning it out. I am taking the rest of the stuff I have in here out. I don't really have that much stuff anymore. Like, majority of the pockets are empty. I'm gonna take the front 2 rubber floor mats and probably keep the back one. The trunk one stays because that came with the car, but I'm definitely gonna take the front ones because I can reuse them for my next car. The back one, I can't really reuse it because we're an SUV. I might see if my brother wants it though. Who knows? But taking those back, the cable for my phone I just unplugged right now, that's coming out. Toll transponder, my car documents, all that's coming out. I'm not sure if they're gonna need the registration or not. Most likely not, but I'll have it just in case. I'll ask them when they come pick it up, whenever that is. They usually schedule it shortly after they process the paperwork, which might take a day or two, and actually go through the whole payment process. Paying off paying off the bank what I owe, and then the remaining balance is gonna give it to me. And stuff. Let me real quick put the key in so the car stays on because it's hot right now. But legally I am not allowed to drive this anymore as of yesterday, because once I signed the paperwork and submitted it, that is it for me in this car. That up to the owner because I have to process the paper and stuff like that. But as far as like the DMV goes and stuff like that, like that's, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, basically all she wrote. So right now, as I said, I'm just emptying out everything. As I got majority of things out, but there's stuff in the trunk, there's stuff in like little pockets and stuff. But yeah, I'll do a little video when I finish, just showing how it looks cleaned out and everything like that. But obviously this won't be the final video of it, because I'm gonna do a video when it gets picked up, whenever it does. So yeah. Alright, I just went through and cleaned everything out. So that's how it looks. Took the plates off and everything. Probably take this off too and get that. I'm doing like a final video, but also let's double check and make sure I took everything out. Keeping this mat back here because it's only good for an SUV and have no reason to really have it. Took the front ones out though, as y'all can see. These weren't really used much, to be honest. That's just the toolkit that came with the truck, the chain or spare tire. That's about it. All right, y'all, so I finished doing a couple things actually. I cleaned out the car, took a video for y'all to see, and then I wired some of my parents' plants outside. So I got all that done. I just want to come on here and make a video. One second now. Oh, what the heck? Yo. Oh. For a second, I forgot my password, y'all, for my computer. It's just, what the heck? I say no, I'm tired, y'all. So I was mixing up. I have too many logins. I was mixing up the work login with my personal login and stuff. But I just want to come on here and be honest with y'all. I had relapse recently with PMO. I've always said that one bad habit leads to other bad habits, and that's just what the case was, honestly. Unfortunately, I'll figure it out in a second. Yeah, so y'all know I was pretty stressed out with that situation before with the car and everything, and then the other thing that I didn't talk about that I said I had, that was another stress. When that happens, I did not allow myself to go to PMO. Like, I did not. I couldn't, I couldn't allow myself to slip back into it. I did not want to go back into it no matter what was happening to me, because usually when I am stressed out about certain things, my body tries to turn to that, because that's just a quick dopamine release, quick dopamine hit to kind of distract myself from that. But I know that indulging in that will only make me feel worse, and it will completely remove my critical thinking. because whenever I retain for a while, like, because it's supposed to be a lifestyle, right? It's not about the days, but when I'm retained for a while, I get that critical thinking. Like I show you on videos, like I get certain video ideas, I give y'all advice about certain things randomly. I just be at work, and in the middle of the day, boom, I didn't talk about this. And yeah, man, I had Pepsi that one time that I told y'all I did. Because that situation that I was going through went worse, and I was kind of stuck. I didn't know really what to do, and I didn't feel like eating. Like I physically did not eat. Like I was making something, and then I just threw it out because I could not. I didn't feel like eating it. Not that it was nasty. It was nothing bad. It was just I just didn't feel like eating at all. Even if I put in my head, okay, let me just run to McDonald's or something like that. Even if I put that in my head at the time, I wouldn't have eaten. I wouldn't have bought it because I would have drove there. I would turn back around because I could not eat at the time. But yeah, I had Pepsi that one time, and I do not like the feeling I get from soda, to be honest with y'all, like at all. I feel like very bloated. I feel sick at times. Not like I drink soda and I instantly feel like nauseous or anything like that, but like it's just a weird feeling. Like I guess it's like a feeling when you're thirsty and your body is craving water, and you go to soda instead or something else besides water. Like you just feel weird. It's like one of those feelings. Because my body's gotten so used to drinking nothing but water and coffee, like coffee in the morning and water the rest of the day, for 2 months straight, that when I had the Pepsi, it felt weird. But then the situation kind of resolved itself, I guess. My brother gave me the idea to do what I'm doing currently, which I won't tell y'all exactly what it is until everything's done. Like I'd rather just wait till the car's not here anymore, and then I'll tell y'all everything that happened and stuff, what idea I came up with and everything. But yeah, yeah, I mean, I had such a solution and it looked good and stuff like that, which is still looking good. But I don't know, something else happened. I forgot what it was. Something that's how you know, like there was no point in relapsing out of it because I don't remember what it was. But I I was stressed about something one day, and it was a long day at work. And then I came home and relapsed. And this was like a few days ago. I didn't post videos for a couple of days, so I couldn't come up straight up and be like I relapsed, but I relapsed. I don't remember what day it was, so y'all can just call this. I'm not even counting days, but you can just call this day one, I guess, if you want to, because I forgot what day it was this week. Yeah, that happens, and it's all due to bad habits. I drank the soda one time, and then it kind of like when you're locked in, you're focused on what you want to do, and then you slip up one time. Not saying when you slip up one time, you're gonna immediately backtrack, but because you can easily get back into it, like boom, like all right, I had a soda one time, but go back to water, straight ahead, straight away. If I'm stressed again, push past it. You're not turning back to that again. You slipped up one time, you had it, but you're not going back again. Like I just gotta build that discipline, I guess, to where if I slip up with something like soda or something like that, or if I eat out when I'm not supposed to eat out one day, I go back into it. And next time I'm stressed out about something, I don't turn to another factor. I just deal with it head on. I go to the gym and get my mind focused. Because when I work out, or when you work out in general, like anybody, you tend to be focused. You tend to be focused on the workout. You tend to be able to process stressors a lot better. Like if it's something that you to kind of process in your brain, that's the best time to do it. Or if it's something that you can't really fix, but it stressed you out at the time, you can kind of just work it out in the gym and stuff like that. So, yeah. I haven't gone to the gym in a little while. Not that I haven't worked out in a while. I just haven't been to the physical gym in a little while. Just due to the whole car situation. With the transmission driving funny, I didn't want to drive the car too much. That's how I wanted to go to work and come back. If I had to go to the store, I go to the store. But that was about it. And then now I can't drive the car, obviously, because I fill out the paperwork, stuff like that, so I legally can't drive it. If I did, I would probably get pulled over. I'm not sure how fast the paperwork process with the DMV, but I would probably get pulled over if I did. But even then, since Saturday, I've been driving my mom's truck to work and stuff, so yeah. Hopefully we'll get a car soon. That's not... Getting another car is not stress. It's not stress at all. Like literally, I'm gonna get some money back from companies buying my current car, and then I'm gonna have some money on top of that, and then it's gotta save a little bit more, and I can get something hopefully soon. Hopefully not too far, maybe like within a month or so. I'm hoping to God, I'm praying by the end of September, hopefully. Halfway into October, the latest, I can get something, but we'll see what God has in store. But I just really have to learn to not instantly turn to dopamine when I'm stressed out about something and just kind of take it head on, which is the man thing to do, which isn't the easiest thing to do, but it's what we gotta do as men, right? Also gotta stay up my positive habits. The little journal I wrote for myself that I listen to every day after I made the video where I sing I'm locked in, time to lock in and stuff. When I listen to that every day, it really drives me. Not like in a negative way where I'm like angry, like red pill, like when I was in like 2019. But it keeps me focused. Like throughout the day, you know, keep me focused on my goals and stuff. I haven't listened to an audiobook in a while. Just some positive habits that I've been sleeping up on, and that's not an excuse. I just really gotta lock back into it. Just bounce back from the bad habits. You know, once I slip up on that one bad habit, the rest of the good habits start to falter. Not all of them, but a couple of them start to falter, which is not a good thing, because when that happens, then it's a whole downward spiral. So I really just got locked back in, and yeah, you know. But I've still been working out at home. I haven't been going as hard as I should in my home workouts, but I've been doing like little stuff, but I really got to lock back in. Like, I started to lose a little muscle definition because I haven't worked out as hard, so a little disappointed in that. I just gotta lock back in. But yeah, you know, I really just gotta, the main thing, like, minus the bad habits, stuff like that, the main thing is just to not turn to dopamine when I'm stressed. If I want some dopamine, go to the gym, get a good workout in, and that's dopamine right there. It's positive dopamine. When you indulge in PMO, I remember watching or reading one time, it was like when you indulge in PMO, you're getting fed an unhealthily amount of dopamine. You get dopamine from positive things like working out, you know, eating a nice meal, hanging out with people, like being with family. Like, you get dopamine from that, but you get little amounts of dopamine, but those are normal amounts of dopamine. When you get PMO and when you binge and watch all these videos and stuff, you get filled with tons and tons and tons of dopamine, which is not healthy, and that's why your body just starts to crave it. And the other things that are positive, it's not enough. You know what I mean? So when you, and I know I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. I'm just tired because I was outside in the heat doing a lot. Cause it's like 90-something degrees outside right now. I was in the heat doing a lot of stuff, and I have a little bit of brain fog. I'm kind of tired, so yeah. But when you abstain for PMO, over time your body's gonna start to, the cravings of dopamine is gonna start to get lower, go back to normal levels. So when you do little things like working out and the little stuff in the day, go walk in the park in some nice weather outside, you start feeling good by yourself, start feeling positive. Even just meditating and praying and reading the words is dopamine. You know, you start to enjoy stuff like that. So yeah, but I do feel good coming and telling y'all, letting y'all know that I do relapse, because I always do. I always tell y'all when I relapse and stuff. I don't hide it. I'm always honest with y'all. It's disappointing when I have to tell y'all, but that's a good thing, right? It's the accountability. It's a good thing. You never want to be able to. You never want to admit that you relapse, but it's good. But yeah, that's what all I gotta say. It feels pretty good. Like I had the phone like not really folded, but it's like kind of like this. I'm using the front screen to record right now, so the quality should be pretty good. I'm using the back cameras to record, but it's good I'm able to do it at an angle. You know, I'm able to just kind of free flow while I'm in the house and stuff. But yeah, quick update about the phone for those of y'all who are curious, because there's some of y'all who are wondering. Some of y'all have iPhones and wondering how I'm feeling about Android coming from an iPhone, from two iPhones actually, 13 Pro Max and then a 16 Pro Max. I'm enjoying it. Samsung is pretty fast. Like when I use the Samsung in the past, when I used a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, a lot of times it would freeze after after a little while of use, and it would get super hot and stuff. So it was like kind of annoying. But I mean, so far the latest Android version and with the Galaxy Z Flip 7, it's been pretty good. You know, I enjoy it. Again, it's only been like a few weeks since I had it, like maybe just like the third week that I had it, so it's still new to me, but so far I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than iPhone. I actually sold my iPhone a few days ago, actually. Friday night I sold my 16 Pro Max on offer up for actually a really good price. You know, I honestly, when I was gonna put it up, I didn't think I would get much, but I actually did get a pretty good amount, which, I mean, it's the latest iPhone right now, right? Because the 17 doesn't come out until next month, so it's technically the latest iPhone now, right? So I guess so at the right time. But yeah, I'm completely committed to it because I don't have an iPhone anymore. I don't have that. So yeah. For those of y'all who are curious about, I know some of y'all who already have iPhone that see me with Android. I mean, who already have Android, who see me with Android, like, yeah, we got him. But for those of y'all who are on iPhone are considering like I was thinking about switching to Android, but I'm not sure. It's fine. You know, it's I would say try it. If y'all want, if somebody asks me, I'll make a video like the same my experience so far switching, but it probably won't be uploaded on this channel. Probably uploaded on my PC channel, but I would obviously link it to y'all and let y'all know where it is so y'all can see it. But if somebody asks me, I'll just do a quick video. It's not a big deal. Anyways, that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. But there and out. Peace.